Scott, that feels good. A 2-1 win here at home against Tranmere. Can I get your general assessment of the game?
Obviously really pleased with the result. I think the performance was good. First half was really pleased with the way we played. Thought it was aggressive. Had some really good passages, a couple of good goals, a mistake obviously for their goal, but he's redeemed himself in the end obviously with a penalty save. So I'm really pleased.
How pleased were you with how your side reacted, as you mentioned there, to that early sort of error leading to their goal? Obviously, it's very easy, I suppose, for the lads' heads to drop, but they certainly didn't, did they? And we were back in the game before you knew it.
Yeah, no, I felt it before the game. The lads were really focused today, probably more so than ever I've seen before. There just seemed to be a different vibe in the dressing room before the game, and they were really focused on getting something from this game, or getting 3 points from this game. We've set a challenge down for the next games, and up to now we've done what we wanted to do. We should obviously win today, but they set a challenge down, and like I say, they were fantastic. And even with the early goal, I still felt that we would get back in the game. I really did.
Yeah, and having lost 4-0 away to Barrow on Easter Monday, that is the perfect reaction, isn't it? It's exactly what you want to see. The desire was clear to see there, wasn't it?
Like I say, I felt it all week, if I'm honest with you. We had a good debrief session early part of the week, and obviously trained really well. We've obviously got players back as well from kind of injury, and like I say, the mood in the dressing room before was different today. I felt that we were going to win the game before the game.
Yeah, and obviously we speak about the reaction. I think the best reaction, as you sort of alluded to a little bit earlier on, was Crawley. That early mistake, and that ends up being a match-winning penalty save. How pleased are you for him?
Very pleased. He's a great kid, great lad. Works his absolute socks off every day. He's a good professional. I think he's matured a lot since I've been here, certainly. I think he's a very, very good keeper. If he can kind of nullify little mistakes and little bits and pieces that he can tidy up, which he has done, he's a very good keeper. Listen, we all make mistakes. It was a kind of silly one. He maybe could have come out and just cleared the ball. He felt that he could potentially back off and collect the ball in his box. I think that was kind of what went through his mind, and then slipped at the last moment. The kid went through and scored. But he's been brilliant. He's been brilliant for us. And then, of course, saved us with the penalty.
And the winning goal ended up coming from a set piece. How pleased are you with how we've been performing from set pieces recently? Because I know that's something you've been working on since you come into the club.
Yeah, it was probably not. Yeah, we work really hard on set pieces. I mean, we do spend a lot of time on different corners. There was some really good routines today, which we've worked on. It was probably the third phase of the set piece, actually, Paoli's goal. But we had good bodies in the box. H was still up there. He headed it back into the mix. In actual fact, watch the goal back. It come off his backside, Paoli's, but he'll claim that and take it. And the fact that we had good bodies in there from the set piece kind of upset them defensively. So we had good numbers in there to score the goal.
It was really good to see Ben Gladwin, Nick Cerula, Kellen Gordon back. How much of an impact did those three lads, having been injured, coming back into the side? Yeah,
of course, they're big players for us, aren't they? They're very big players for us, and hopefully we can keep them fresh and we can go again with them on Tuesday night.
Yeah, the fans were absolutely excellent today. I'm sure you'll agree, and we need them again on Tuesday night, don't we? Another massive game for us.
Yeah, they're brilliant. They always have been. Every game they've been outstanding, home and away. They turn up in their numbers away. They turn up in their numbers at home, and they sing all the way through. I think they're fantastic.
And just finally, speaking on Tuesday, what do you think we can expect from a Colchester side who are obviously, close to us in the table, but I'm sure that win for us will give us a lot of confidence?
I don't know yet because I've not watched them. I've obviously concentrated on this game, but I'll be watching them in great depth tomorrow, spending a lot of hours kind of analysing them, and we'll put a game plan together and again attack the game to try and win it.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you.
Corey, I know we spoke to you only last week, but we've got to speak to you again. 2-1 victory here at Tranmere. How does that feel?
It feels amazing. Obviously, great shift from the boys as well. Obviously, this top result, it keeps us in the fight, it keeps us in the running. And obviously, I said to the fans after the game just then that we're staying up. That's the message that we send with that result there today.
Yeah, and obviously, a bit of a tricky start for you, obviously conceding that early goal. We were just speaking about it there, but what a great comeback from the lads, to get us right back into the game before half time.
Yeah, obviously the goal, like that's part of football. Obviously I've come out and I've just slipped edge of the box, and the guys had a free tap in. Obviously it was a mistake of my own, and just trying to basically I just wanted to stay positive in the game. Obviously it was really early in the game. I think it was like 8 minutes, so you've still got 80 minutes to play. So I just tried to stay positive and try to stay behind the lads, and the lads did help me during the game as well. Like no one really had a really moan at me or nothing like that. Everyone was positive and was like, come on, let's go, let's get through this and stuff. So I can only thank the lads for that as well, with their support.
Yeah, and obviously we speak to the gaffer a lot about the mentality of the lads, about getting back into games, and you've popped up there with a match-winning penalty save. I can imagine after that early sort of, as you say, mistake that was really unfortunate, I can imagine that felt unbelievable.
Yeah, of course it did. Obviously all penalty saves are great, and yeah, for my first one as well in professional football, I couldn't be more happy with it, to be fair. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah, and how impressed were you with the whole side's sort of determination? Obviously, that's the first time this season that we've come back from a losing position, so that must feel, sort of an extra beneficial 3 points.
Yeah, of course it is. Like, coming here is, the gaffer says it to us all the time, that coming here is a hard place. It's a hard place to come. It's, as everyone knows, it's the most south place in the league, so it's a big trouble for a lot of teams as well to come down. So obviously Tranmere as well, that Liverpool way, so they've had to make a long travel today or yesterday night or whenever. And it's such a hard place to come. Obviously, when the fans come out in full force and they get behind us and stuff like that, we make it our home. That's what we have to do for the next 2 home games as well. So hopefully they do come out and support us as well.
Yeah, obviously, as you said there, the fans were absolutely great today. You had a bit of a moment with them, at the full-time whistle, sort of really celebrating. How much of an impact can they have over, especially as you say, the next couple of games?
Yeah, they can have the biggest impact. Like, it's, as everyone, you've heard it before. Like the 12th man, it really does. It really does push the boys along and get over that last yard or that last line. So yeah, like when they're behind us and you hear them cheering and celebrating and all the rest of it, like it's top. Like it's a wonderful feeling.
Yeah, and I suppose now after winning, it's no better feeling knowing that you're back in action on Tuesday night. You always, I suppose, want to get out there as quick as you can after a win.
Yeah, of course. Like obviously, you want to keep the momentum going as quick as possible. Sometimes it's better to have that break, but I think where the games are coming thick and fast, so we've got 5 games until the end of the season, well, 4 games now to the end of the season, and when you have them, when you have a win, it's always good to get back playing Tuesday so you keep the momentum going.
Thank you, Corey.